is that they eliminate the stress on the nervous system. It takes the stability aspect out of the exercise, and it really allows you to focus more on that mind-muscle connection. Remember, calisthenics, everything is full body. It's always full body tension, right? You have a lot to think about. You got to be stable.
Where I've been, you don't wanna go, and where I'm going, you don't wanna know. It's a dark place on a lonely road. I might lose myself, never sell my soul. People talk, but I don't hear, and people judge, but I don't care. Self-doubt is my...
What's going on, YouTube? Back in the kitchen. That's where we're gonna start the video off with my post-workout meal today. I just finished up a nice training session in the gym today. It was actually a light session for me. So recently my coach programmed me onto a more advanced training split, where I'm training primarily heavy one day, light the next day, and then as many reps as possible, more endurance, more volume work on the third day. So we're going to be splitting up the routine now. It used to be full body every day, where I was doing overhead pressing, weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, squats, and sometimes muscle-ups. Those 5 exercises, not in that particular order, but that was a 5 exercise split that I was doing 3 times a week. Long, grueling workouts, like I've said many times in the past. So now he's cutting it down to we're focusing more on the weighted pulls and the weighted dips, and the overhead pressing and the squats are more accessory work now. So you're going to follow along with the routine as the sessions go on. I filmed today's workout for you. It was a light session. So all I did was work with 45 pounds for the pull-ups and 115 pounds for the dips. So you're going to see this whole video back in the gym after this. Just going to show you the post-workout meal now. I'm eating a custom MegaFit meal. This is 5 ounces of bison, 2 cups of rice, and a little bit of mixed vegetables in there. Just made a little mess. And I topped it with bone broth to make it easier to eat, guys. Total calories on this is 675. 46 grams of protein, 98 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fat. I got my nice sparkling water here on the side. And see you guys in the gym. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Alright guys, starting the routine off. Muscle ups, 3 sets, 3 reps, just body weight. Okay guys, so the goal of today's workout was just to work on technique, right? This is a lighter session that I was speaking about in the intro, so I'll reiterate that again. On my first day of the week, it's heavy pulling. The second workout is light pulling, which you're seeing today. Then the third workout is going to be as many reps as possible with the heavy load that we worked with on day 1. So today, just technique work. I started the routine off with muscle ups, body weight, 3 sets of 3. This is set 3 here. I filmed it for Instagram. I only filmed sets 1 and set 3. Then you're going to see the rest of the routine now. Alright guys, a few warm-up sets. Like I said, light day today. Everything's just going to be technique work. So 45 on first warm-up. So typically my workouts always start with weighted pull-ups, or muscle-ups for that matter. And I do dips third or second. So I decided to do dips first today in the routine, or second after the bodyweight muscle-ups, just to keep some variety in there and to be a little fresher for the dips. That's good. Second warm-up set, 90 pounds, another 5 reps. Second warm-up set, just 90 pounds. Here we're just going for speed and power, really trying to come out of the hole really easily, as explosively as possible, and not worrying about pausing at the top or locking out too much here. But when we get to the working weight, we are going to emphasize the lockout a lot. Working on speed and power here. We're going to work at 115 pounds today. Just 2 sets of 6 pause reps, working on technique. Let's go. Alright guys, first working set. So I told you, light work today. The 115 max weight, 6 reps, 2 sets. On the second set, I'll do a drop set, or maybe I'll do 3 sets, we'll see. And just technique work today. Let's go. Alright, so working weight today, and it's just 2 sets. That's all was on the program. 115, 6 reps. Here we're going to really emphasize the lockout and the pause on the top. Competition rules, again, this weight isn't that heavy, but adding that pause on the top, really focusing on that, does bring a whole other aspect to the rep in itself and makes the set more intense. So 115, here's set 1. Stay tuned for the rest of the sets. Alright guys, second set. Again, really going to emphasize the lockout, and I do a nice controlled negative, really trying to feel that mind-muscle connection. That's the bodybuilding style of training that's always programmed in my head. I'm really always trying to focus on build muscle, even though I'm trying to focus on getting strong at the same time. So second set here, even though I only called for 2 sets by my coach, we did 1 more at the end. Let's get it. Alright guys, dip work is done. Now we're getting into the pulls. Like I said, usually I start with pulls and then go into dips. So, working weight today, again, light work, just focusing on technique, working on pulling as high as possible. So 45 pounds, 2 sets of 5, focusing on pulling neck to the bar, and you can see here I'm getting that relatively easy. And here's 5 reps, set 1. I'm only taking about 2.5 minute breaks here between set 1 and set 2. Like I said, it's not that heavy, and let's get it. And here's the second set, 45 pounds again, 5 reps, pulling neck to bar. Film vertical again because I use this for Instagram. And we did do a third set again. Like I said, I'm going to throw some endurance work in. So stay tuned for the third set, really high rep set now, superset style. You're going to see.
Third set. We're doing superset, pull, dip, 2 times. Let's go.
Alright, so like I said, we're only supposed to do 2 working sets of the weighted pulls and 2 working sets of weighted dips. But you guys are going to see here, just because I like to add volume in at the end of all my sessions. Again, you guys just saw the weighted pull-ups. So we're going to start here with 45 pounds. Again, pulling chin to the bar, actually neck to the bar, that's the goal. So this is the third pull set. And then we're going to go right in to our drop set, right? So you're going to go 45 pounds on the pulls to start 5 reps. I already have another 45-pound plate set up at that dip bar. So we're going to go 90 pounds on dips, which was our warm-up set for dips, right? Not our working weight. We're not going back to our working weight. The working weight on the pulls was dramatically lower and easier than the working weight on the dips, right? So 90 pounds now. Again, really emphasizing the lockout here, not trying to speed rep these. Then we're going to go back to the bar after this, drop the 45, go to body weight pull-ups, and then go to 45-pound dips. So it's going to be a double drop set. This is where we add in the endurance work at the end of the whole routine. So we started with weighted dips today, and then we ended, well, we didn't end, we went straight from weighted dips to the weighted pull work, 2 sets, 5 reps, 45-pound neck to bar pull-ups, really focusing on pulling as strong and as powerful as I can. And then we ended the routine here with some endurance work. Well, I'm not going to say end of the routine because I did do more work after this, which you're going to see as well. But this is the end of the calisthenic and the weighted pull and the weighted dip training. So here's where I get the endurance work in. I could also call this cardio as well. This does elevate the heart rate. And still working on strength. That's the overall goal here. But like I said, when I lost the competition, I did notice that I had to drop off in endurance when I stopped training high repetitions, right? So now we're trying to pull body weight high, chest to bar pull-ups, and then, sorry, it looks like I got a kip on. That belt was hanging a little annoying. And we're going to strap back on the 45 here, rep out weighted dips with the 45, and that's going to be a wrap for this set. So watch the dips, and we got more work to do.
Remember guys, one of the top benefits of using machines is that they eliminate the stress on the nervous system. It takes the stability aspect out of the exercise, and it really allows you to focus more on that mind-muscle connection. Remember, calisthenics, everything is full body. It's always full body tension, right? You have a lot to think about. You gotta be stable, and you have to be secure in all aspects in every exercise, right? Very demanding on the nervous system. That's why calisthenics is more of a skill-based pattern of movement a lot of the times, right? Machines take the skill out of it. You just get to focus on working the muscles that you want to work. Let's go. that's it, guys. Before this, I did some seated rows. I couldn't film it. So wrap the routine. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Alright, so after the routine, just ran a quick mile. We're working on the endurance. So I walked 0.25 and I ran the last 3/4 of a mile and did it in like 10 minutes. So not too bad.
I die, I'm top 3. For I die, I'm top 3. For I die, look.